Hello everyone, welcome to Guitar Safari. How y'all doing? Hope you're ripping some rock, shredding some metal, blasting some blues, crushing some country, melting some polka, and playing every instrument possible. Anyways, we got a cool guitar to show you here. You can probably see it on my left, if I can remember. Been so busy. So this is a really wow guitar. This is a IYV Les Paul custom style guitar. This is made in Vietnam, and I'll tell you a few things right away. When I got it, it came double boxed. It was really well packed, and this is just awesome. It was set up perfectly out of the box. You can see it right here. It's got gold hardware, and the other thing I love, it's got like a maple fretboard, which is quite rare on a Les Paul style guitar. Now, like I said, this is made in Vietnam, and it's, you know, like your set through neck. I think, so there's not a lot of specs on it, but they do have a website. These are made in Vietnam. I think they have a reverb store, which is really cool. They've got lots of different models. I think this is the IYV 50 Les Paul. It's just absolutely amazing. They're in-house pickups. I think it's a flame top, but it's probably a veneer, but it's really pretty and gorgeous. It has lots of abalone, I think it is, around the edges. It also has a binding on the side and the back, and actually on the back there, it has binding like a Les Paul custom. Now, the first thing when I got this guitar, it inspired me and I couldn't stop playing it right away. And what I did was I came up with a little song and I wrote a song with it and I recorded it. So I will have another video of this guitar playing in like a music video thing, which will come maybe a few days or a week later. So right away, this guitar inspired me. It's got good weight. If it's mahogany, it's fairly heavy like a Les Paul. It's not light. I would say right away it's way better than any Epiphone. The neck, I think it's a mahogany neck. I could be wrong. It's got a volute on the back there, which is cool. The tuners are pretty good. They're gold plated. I think they're the in-house tuners. I absolutely love the headstock with the abalone or mother of pearl, or I think it's abalone, yeah. I'm not sure what that says on the headstock there, but I absolutely love that. Like I say, it plays so nice. I love the block inlays on it, on the neck, the block inlays there. The hardware seems good. The pickups, Destiny CNC wound. Destiny CNC wound on the pickups. The pickups are pretty good. I really think it sounds good. Both pickups sound great. The switch tip is good. It's got the poker chip. The finish is absolutely gorgeous, honestly. Whoops. It just really is beautiful, even though it's a veneer. Now, this is a nice thick body. It's got a nice cutaway there. It's kind of a sharp one, like an ESP. Yeah, I love the headstock on this guitar. It's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Everything about it is nice. It's got 4 knobs, like I say, basic Les Paul layout here. And I like the way the knobs are really flush on the guitar. Now, the other thing I noticed, I don't know, it's hard to see. I'll do some other close-up. It has a bit of a carve on the top of it, like a carved top. And that is a really nice touch. And it's just really nice. The back is really nice on this thing. You know, it's probably mahogany or maple. Like I say, you've got a nice binding, kind of an aged yellowish binding. And I'd say this guitar plays and sounds really good for the money. I don't know how much they are, $200 or $300, I think they are. And it's an absolute great guitar. Seriously, just fantastic. IYV. Now, I've seen a few reviews of some of their Strat guitars, and everyone's saying really good things about it. And I'm going to tell you myself, that this is a phenomenal guitar. I don't know if this is like a custom one. Like I say, they do have it for sale on Reverb. I didn't see it on their website. Maybe I missed it. But this one is absolutely gorgeous. It's just amazing. It's just like a Les Paul Custom. Same weight, same layout, but it has a maple neck. Now, the sound might be a little bit brighter on it because of the maple fretboard. Like, you know, it's all, you know, your opinion. It's just my opinion, but I like that. That's a good thing. It's different. And it just, the strings were good on it. I could say it was set up perfect for me. I didn't set the action up at all. It was a little bit out of tune, but I did not have to set the action up. Didn't touch the truss rod, did not touch the bridge. But I really like the way the knobs are really tight and flush to the body. And when you look at it like this, whoops, you can see a little bit of a carve on the top of it, which is a nice touch. I mean, I don't know if all Les Pauls have it, but there are no flaws on the guitar. The nut could be a bone nut, actually. It looks like a bone nut. Looks like a bone nut to me. The nut is good. The tuners, I love the headstock. It stays in tune as good or better than a Les Paul. So there you go. You know what I mean? You can always change parts on a guitar. You know, I haven't made any decisions on that with this guitar yet because I haven't had it that long, maybe a few days. But I do like the pickups. It's got nice black plastics on it. I mean, this is just, I could say I fell in love with the guitar right away. I fall in love with guitars all the time. But this one especially, and like I say, right away, when I started playing it, I came up with a little song and I wrote and recorded and I made a video for it just because it was so inspiring. And that is what excites me about this brand, is that it influenced me to write a song and inspired me. And right away, that's a winning combination. And, you know, like I say, it's just gorgeous. I mean, it's got good weight. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's a Les Paul, fits nice. The neck is fairly chunky neck on this, you know. It feels good though. I like it. I like a chunky neck on a Les Paul. Like I said, it's made in Vietnam. These are their in-house tuners. You've got side dots there on there. I'll do close-ups. The neck, the fretboard is maple and has got, I just noticed that, it's got some nice kind of figuring on it. Some lines or, you know, whatever you want to call it. So it looks like a really nice piece of maple on the fretboard. And the nut isn't sticking out. And the other thing, the frets on this are probably the frets are medium jumbo and they're not sharp at all. Seriously, they're really nice. They really put a good effort into this, and like I said, they're so reasonable. And I didn't really know about if they made guitars in Vietnam, and this is, you know, I don't know. I have quite a few guitars, but I don't know if I have any that are made in Vietnam. I might, but I don't know if I do. But I was very surprised to find out when it was made in Vietnam, and it's just a really great guitar. For me, you know, it doesn't matter what a guitar looks like, where it's made, doesn't matter how much it cost or who made it or what it says on the headstock. If I'm inspired by it or I like it, that's all that matters. And I think that should be for everyone, you know, but not everyone wants that. But this has got a lot of good things going for it. It's got a good price, very reasonable. It's got good weight. It sounds good. It plays good. It looks absolutely gorgeous, honestly. I would definitely get another IYV guitar. And like I say, it's got this nice logo on the headstock there, which is cool in the middle, kind of a thing. And it's a really solid feeling guitar. And it's just, I don't know what else to say. It's a winner, man. I'm very impressed. Like, honestly, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. And, you know, like I say, when I got out of the box, the thing I loved about it, it was double boxed and it had one of those bags over it. And there was, you know, no marks or any flaws on it. But I tuned it up. I didn't have to set the action up, and I started playing, and I'm just like, it just inspired me, and inspiration is everything with music. Sometimes you play a guitar and you don't get inspired, and then you sell it or you get rid of it. But this was the opposite. I got so inspired by it, and I don't know what the color is. It's like an ivory white, I think it's called. I will put the specs in the description or below. It's like in person, it's kind of like, it's almost got like a greenish blue tint to it, even though it says white, but it's very, just looking at it here, like I said, I don't change anything on my videos, color or anything, or brightness. I just leave them the same. But in person, it might look whiter because I got the lights on, but in person, this has almost got a kind of a, how do I say it? A faded vintage kind of a white to it, almost yellow. Not, not really yellow, but a little bit, you know what I mean, on the sides. But the front is more kind of, darker. It's like blackish, greenish blue. But I'll tell you, it's absolutely gorgeous. Like I say, it might come out on camera a little bit different. But yeah, it's just a beautiful guitar. Nice smooth frets. They're medium jumbo. The neck joint on it is very nicely done. It's very nicely done. And like I say, you got a nice maple fretboard on this guitar. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, I get excited over guitars, and this IYV, I was so excited when I got it. I thought, oh my God, this weighs a ton. And well, it was double boxed. Double box is great. So big on the shipping, fast shipping, and big on the packaging, and the way it was packed was really professional. And it's an awesome guitar. I really like it. Honestly, I would compare this to a Gibson Les Paul. Yeah, you can say what you will, but really, for the price, it's just absolutely fantastic. My final thoughts on the IYV Les Paul custom style guitar. It's the model number 50. I think it's IYV 50. Well, I really like it. It's an awesome guitar for the money. Everything is nice about it. It's got good weight, like I said before. It sounds good. You know, you plug it into some high gain, it sounds great. The hardware is good. It's gold-plated hardware. The pickups are decent. Plastics are good. The finish and top on this is absolutely gorgeous. Like I say, I think it's probably a veneer. That doesn't matter, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's got the abalone around the sides of it and on the headstock, which is gorgeous. The back has binding like a Les Paul custom. Has a maple fretboard, which I absolutely love that. I don't think I have a guitar Les Paul with a maple fretboard. It's just so cool. I really, really like it. You know, you can tell when someone's doing a review whether they're excited about a guitar or they're just doing it for whatever reason. I am really liking this guitar. And yeah, there's a lot of guitars I've reviewed and I've liked, but this is another great guitar. Definitely check out IYV. They've got a website with, I think, 3 or 4 pages of guitars, and you can custom order anything you want, any style of guitar. They've got everything from headless guitars, basses, Stratocaster styles, Les Pauls. They got Flying V's. They've got everything, you know. They've even got, I think, 335 styles, or what do they call them? Semi-acoustic guitars. Is that what you call them? I don't know. I got a brain freeze here for a second, but semi-hollow I meant. But yeah, they've also got a reverb store you can check out. This one is on there. But yeah, thing I like, it's got good weight, and this definitely blows away any Epiphone or any of those type of guitars. And the neck is so nice, and it holds tune really good compared to a lot of Gibsons. That's the one thing I notice about this guitar. The tuning stability is great. It's just, oh man, I would have another IYV guitar in an instant. Or great. So yeah, just want to say thank you to IYV Guitars for sponsoring this video. Really appreciate it. And yeah, check them out. Great guitars, you know, this is a fantastic guitar. I'll do a little demo here of it. And I just want to say thanks for watching, and there will be another video of this guitar and a music video coming up where I'll feature it with lots of cool sounds. Take care, everyone.